The role of media in elections. Shaping public perception and influencing voter behavior. As we approach the 2024 U.S. presidential election, the role of media in shaping public perception and influencing voter behavior is more critical than ever. From traditional news outlets to social media platforms, the way information is reported, consumed, and shared has significant implications for the electoral landscape. This article explores how media coverage influences elections, the challenges posed by misinformation, and the evolving dynamics of political communication. The media landscape. The media landscape has undergone a dramatic transformation over the past few decades. With the rise of the internet and social media, news is now more accessible than ever before. While this accessibility offers voters a wealth of information about candidates and issues, it also presents challenges, including the spread of misinformation and the rise of partisan media outlets. Traditional media, such as television, newspapers, and radio, still play a crucial role in election coverage. These outlets often set the agenda for political discourse by determining which stories gain prominence. For instance, when major news networks cover a candidate's policy proposal, it can elevate that issue in the public consciousness and influence voters' perceptions. Shaping public perception. Media coverage has a profound impact on how candidates are perceived by the public. This begins with the framing of stories, which can significantly influence voter opinions. Framing and agenda setting. Positive media coverage can lead to favorable perceptions of candidates. Conversely, negative coverage can decrease support. For example, a candidate portrayed negatively may struggle to gain traction, regardless of their policy positions. The media also plays a critical role in determining which issues are seen as important. If coverage emphasizes a candidate's stance on a particular issue, voters may prioritize that issue in their decision-making. Sound bites and simplification. In an age of short attention spans, political messages are often distilled into brief, memorable phrases, which can oversimplify complex issues. This can benefit candidates who excel at crafting catchy slogans while disadvantaging those with more nuanced positions. Influencing voter behavior. The influence of media extends beyond shaping perceptions. It actively impacts voter behavior. Here are some key ways this occurs. Information access. Voters rely on media for information about candidates, platforms, and current events. Informed voters are more likely to participate in elections and make educated decisions. However, access to information varies, with individuals possessing higher media literacy better equipped to discern credible sources from misinformation. Social media dynamics. Social media has transformed political campaigning, allowing candidates to engage directly with voters on platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. This real-time interaction can help candidates connect with the electorate, but it also creates an environment where misinformation can spread rapidly. Viral content can shape public opinion almost instantaneously, often bypassing traditional media channels. Echo chambers. The rise of partisan media and social media algorithms can create echo chambers, where voters are primarily exposed to viewpoints that align with their own. This reinforces existing beliefs and contributes to polarization, making compromise more difficult. The challenge of misinformation. The spread of misinformation poses a significant threat to the integrity of elections. False information can proliferate quickly through social media, often outpacing efforts to correct it. Here are some ways misinformation influences elections. Voter confusion. Misinformation can lead to confusion about candidates' positions, policies, and even the voting process. For example, misleading information about a candidate's healthcare stance could sway voters concerned about access to medical services. Impact on trust. As misinformation spreads, public trust in media and political institutions erodes. When voters question the credibility of the information they receive, it can lead to disengagement from the political process. Fact-checking and accountability. Fact-checking organizations play a crucial role in combating misinformation. By verifying claims made by candidates and media outlets, these organizations help inform the public and hold leaders accountable. However, reaching voters who may be resistant to information that contradicts their beliefs remains a challenge. Conclusion. In conclusion, media plays a vital role in shaping public perception and voter behavior. As the 2024 election approaches, voters must critically engage with coverage and seek credible sources to make informed decisions that reflect their values.